What is Bigfoot? A myth? A legend? A hoax? Or a real flesh and blood creature? What about the reported sightings of Bigfoot? They can't all be misidentified animals. And how is it that most Native American cultures have stories about Bigfoot? After 2 separate sightings of a Bigfoot type creature, I needed answers. I have now been researching Bigfoot for over 15 years, and I feel that my journey has just begun.
Hi, and welcome back to the channel. Today I am back out here in my research area because deer season is over. Now, I wanted to get out here the first day after it was over, but we've had 3 days of solid rain, and we're gonna get out here in the rain. Well, we ain't talking about just the little drops. We're talking about it rained here. So, this is the first chance I've had to get out here, weather-wise. And so, here I am. Let's go check out our little area. All right, let me just give you an idea of how much rain we've had. Last video, I was walking right out through there. Yes, we have had a lot of rain. So, I wish it would stay like this. Really, I do, because then getting some of my research areas would I could do it in the kayak. Right now I'm just walking along the shoreline. There's still water standing on shore, so yeah, I'm just keeping an eye out in these little boggy areas right here for footprints, because that's where you're gonna find them. And I brought my thermal with me today, because every once in a while when I'm out here in these deeper parts of these woods right here, start hearing something moving around out there and I can't find it. So if that should happen today, I've got the thermal to help me look. But man, we are in mushy stuff right here today. Glad I wore the boots. But let me navigate through this big old mud puddle right here, and I'll get back with you in the morning. Okay, I just stirred up a couple of wood ducks. Caught me by surprise, but if you can hear the frogs, oh man, it sounds good. I love it. Won't be long before I can come down here and do an overnight expedition. And I plan on doing several of those this year. And we are about halfway right now to the old mill site, where last year several times we found footprints. So my head is on a swivel, y'all. This area right here has been designated by the Army Corps of Engineers as hunting land. So when deer season's in, I can't get out here. But this year, as many times as I come out through this area right here, and just on the other side of the road right there is where I do a lot of my research too. But there's never been a whole lot of cars parked out there or anything like people have been hunting. So I really don't know how much this area did get hunted this last year. But, ooh. Now see, that right there is something that I look for. Now I know back last year when I had to quit this area right here, that wasn't done. Give y'all an idea. It's broke and twisted. So that's pretty sturdy tree to somebody just walk along and snap. So that's what we're out here looking for. Stuff like that today. New signs. Now if a Bigfoot wants to just walk out through here, that'd be great too. But I'll get back with you momentarily. There's little streams like this right here all over the place right now. And this is where we're looking for footprints. In places like this right here. This area right here is usually pretty bad about almost being a swamp. It's a wetland for sure right here. But then it's like most places around here, it springs up and then you're above water. So it's just a spooky little place if you ask me. Yeah. But I haven't seen anything other than that broken, twisted tree that makes me believe that there is any kind of Bigfoot activity. Now that being said, just a few minutes ago when I was actually just standing still and looking around, and all them frogs just stopped all of a sudden, making no noise at all. And it wasn't long before they got back up going. Y'all, this is my area right here. I can't wait to come out here, spend the night doing some research, get in the hammock, and see if we can't lure something over. But that'll still be a couple of weeks away, I'm sure. All right. Now, probably yesterday, this right here was just a running with water. This little area right here, looking down through there. So we're gonna walk this a minute and see if we can find any footprints coming up through here. Don't see nothing yet. This right here, y'all, is the first year in a long time that I hadn't gotten any reports of Bigfoot from during deer season. I know a lot of my research areas are in deer hunting land, whether it be set aside by the government, like this piece of land right here, or if it's private land that hunters use. But I have gotten no reports this year so far. And I usually get one or two reports every year. At least one or two. But this year, nothing. So, you know, now that deer season's over, somebody might start talking. I don't know. Always looking. What is this up here? Plastic bottles. Yeah, somebody's been doing a lot of tree harvesting right through here. Now, a couple of weeks ago, I was out here on the other side of the road, where it's not hunting land. And I could hear them over here. And see them double red lines right there is the boundary line for the deer hunting, or for the Army Corps of Engineer land. So anything beyond that is private property. We got a deer hunt. All right. We got a deer blind out here. So I'm not going to hang around this area. I might be lucky to keep from getting shot. But all right, everybody, I really wanted to get down to the old mill, check that area out, but with that deer blind right there, I just don't think I want to go any further. As a matter of fact, I think I want to go back the other way. I'll give them another week to come by and get it out of here. And then it might be somebody who's been doing all that logging right through there, because I'm not very far from where that was. But with the thermal, I can't tell if anybody was in there or anything like that. And so undoubtedly it's made out of a pretty good material. I've been thinking about getting me one of those, by the way. But I'm too busy buying other stuff all the time. I think it'd be cool to camp in one of those once in a while. So I may have to just go ahead and get one. Use it for my Bigfoot research. And then camp in it once in a while. If I did that, though, I'd have to have a pretty good size one. But now I'm rambling, so I'm gonna just turn the camera around a minute and give y'all an idea of what I'm seeing out here. Another broken limb, or a broken tree. And I don't know if the tree right there that fell done that, Or some big hairy thing come walking through there and done it. Some big hairy thing might have come by and done that. That's possible. Alright. One thing I haven't seen out here, I know I said I hadn't seen no deer hunters, but obviously there's at least been one hunter out here this year. But I haven't seen any salt licks or anything like that. Now, I really don't know what the law is about them now, because I don't deer hunt. It's really not that high up on my things to do list, is the deer hunt. But I hadn't seen any signs other than that deer blind that there has been any hunters out here. And in years past, I have seen makeshift deer stands and stuff like that that were actually left by the hunter at the end of the season. And this year, that's not something I've seen. I haven't seen any trail cameras. But let's head back towards the van. I'm still a little bit in awe about the water levels. I mean, these last couple of days of rain has filled this lake back up. And if it keeps on doing that, I'll be out here in my kayak before long. And I can be a whole lot quieter. And I can get a whole lot further with it. So let's just hope they keep the water levels up. Didn't even get to use the kayak much last year. I think 3 times was all I ever put it in the water. Alright. Check back with y'all in a little bit. Alright, y'all, look what scared me just a while ago. He took off and flew up there into that tree limb right there, and it scared the crap out of him for a second. Undoubtedly, I scared him. That's a nice size one right there. But let's get on out of here and check out another little area. All right, everybody, I just heard a big slam. I don't know exactly what it was. I was stepping at the same particular time. So it's over here behind me. I am close to the land that's being pulpwooded, so that's probably what it was. But I just thought I'd stop and do a quick scan with the thermal. Alright, I'm doing the thermal scan from where I thought I heard that just a while ago. Don't see nothing on the thermal. So unfortunately, I couldn't tell what it was, because about the time that it happened, I was stepping down into the leaves and all. But I see no thermal hits, so let's just keep moving on out and keep looking for find. All right, the way that I've been doing this for the longest here, I go up one side of this property on the side of the lake right there. I try to stay as close to the lake as I can, and I'll look toward the other side, and when I come back out, I get on the other side. Now them red markers right there is the boundary for the Army Corps land, so I just walk it. And some places it's really not that far through there. As you can see right there, there's the lake. So it's not a very wide track. It's just a long track. So I can go up one way and look for stuff, and then come back down on the other side and hopefully not miss anything. But this area right here seems to have the most Bigfoot activity. This and across the highway, the little road right there, where I do a lot of my research, but it's not in deer hunting land, so I can check it out every once in a while during deer season. But that's how I do it. Go down one side and back up the other. All right, y'all, that's my first walkthrough of that particular piece of land since deer season started. Seems like it takes longer and longer every year for deer season to be over with, but it's over now. I can get out there and check that area more often. We did find one broken tree, and I would have made it on down to the end of that tract had not found the deer blind. But I'll give it a couple of more days, let somebody get their stuff out of there, and then we'll make it on down to the very end of that place. But if you like this kind of content, please like and subscribe. If you're already a subscriber, thank you. And y'all have a good day and keep on looking for the big fella.